What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Um, this video is gonna be my view on, I would say, violent and peaceful protests in America or anywhere. Um, this is due to the case last week that happened in Ferguson. Um, I know I'm late, but I was doing a lot of thinking about it. But I had this view like days ago, but I still didn't say anything about it. But it's Monday, so I guess I should talk about it. Um, so last night I was talking to my girlfriend. I don't usually talk to her about things like this, but I was talking to my girlfriend. I said, babe, if you could be between these two historic figures, who would you be? I said Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, because Martin Luther King was a peaceful protester, and Malcolm X was the opposite. They were two different sides of the same coin. So she was like, at first she would be Martin Luther King. Then she was like, no, she'll be Malcolm X. And I was like, which I expect her to go with Malcolm X route, and because of how she acts, and because of her personality. But I was like, I think if it was me, if I decide to, I'll go the Malcolm X route too, because people get what they want faster by being violent instead of by being peaceful. And I think I made some pretty good points in this because my examples, like for instance, if somebody goes on a hunger strike from work or whatever the case may be, um, they didn't even go hungry before they get what they're protesting for. You know what I mean? Because they went the peaceful route. But if they were violent about it, they would have got it then. I mean, they would have got it sooner, before, instead of waiting to freaking starve yourself to death before you get what you want. Um, they might have got violent. I mean, they might have got fired or whatever, but if you didn't like the way you're being treated at your job or whatever, like stuff like that, then you wouldn't have cared. You probably would have got another job. But that was my example of peaceful protest, and I was like, an example for a violent protest would be, let's see, somebody's taking someone for hostage. You know what I mean? Not to say go out and do this, but somebody's taking someone for hostage, and when they're negotiating, in order for the person not to kill someone, okay, what do you want? You know what I mean? The police, what do you want? The dude says, I want this and I want that, and the police officer, they were like, okay, we gonna get it for you. And then I want to get away with nobody chasing me and stuff like that. They do it for them, and they get it what they want right then and there. You know what I mean? No waiting, they get it right then and there. If you're not peaceful, then you're gonna get what you want sooner. You know what I mean? Like last week in Ferguson, when you seen on the news, you seen more violent protests than peaceful protests. That's because everyone is focused on the violence, because you're being violent. You know what I mean? It's what gets you the most attention. Um, and I was like, that's that's why if it was up to me, I would choose the violent. But I'm not with the thing that they go with the they went with the looting and things like that, and they were looting like grocery stores and things like that. And I wasn't with that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be violent, you gotta be focused on what you're being violent on. You know what I mean? Because people in Ferguson, they were looting like random stores, and if they were focused on a certain
What's up,
thing
YouTube? Nightmare Gaming
or
here.
um
I'm
No,
coming to you right
basically they're
now to talk
focusing on
about
violent protests.
Titanfall coming to the
Being
PS4.
really
Yes,
better, a better
the
version
Xbox
of
One
things, you
exclusive
know.
Titanfall.
Um,
Well, the Microsoft products exclusive
yes, the world may look
Titanfall.
at you as freaking
Um,
crazy, I know, or whatever,
this is coming.
but
This leak
at the end
slash
of the day,
rumor
you're
is
gonna
coming
get
from a
what you
guy
want. You know what
called
I mean?
Tidux,
Um,
a guy that
another
leaks
reason why I
info
used
and
was
stuff like that to
when the Europeans came to
NeoGaf.
take this land, you
This
know what I
guy
mean? They didn't
said
go
that
up to Indians and be like,
Respawn
"Hey man,
regrets
can
taking
we have this
money
area of the
from
land right here?" And the Indians said no, and
Microsoft
they
to make
just
this an
fist
exclusive and
balled
stuff
up
like
and
this, or stuff
waited
like
and
that.
stood there until the Indians gave them what they wanted. No, they didn't do that. You know what I
And
mean?
will like to make
They
this
Indians
game
said no.
multi-platform
They would
because
take
the
it,
sales
whether it be
were not what they were
well,
expecting
or
for
you
the
get
Xbox
killed
One,
for it or
which this
whatever.
game
They would
sold
take
millions
their
on the
land.
Xbox One
So
console. I don't know
you
what the
know,
heck they're talking about.
it doesn't make sense to
And
not
to me,
to do it peacefully if you're
in
gonna
my opinion, I
wait
think
for a
that
change
this
to happen. You
is
know what I mean?
a rumor, you know, because
Violence
Microsoft
is
paid their
what
money
gets you noticed,
for this game
and violence
to
is
be an
what gets you
exclusive
what you want.
and
You know
for
what
the
I mean?
publishers and developers to come out and
Not to
just
say
be like,
that
you know, we're
violence
gonna make this
is
game a
the route to go,
multi-platform anyway,
but
even though
I'm
we
just
took
saying,
Microsoft
like,
money and gonna make this game
violence
multi-platform
is
anyway.
what gets people
That's
what
just
they want.
ridiculous. And if
Like,
that happens, man, I'm just saying, like, I would never
last
trust
night,
EA or Respawn
I was
again
at a
with
video of a
anything.
rapper
Like,
who was leading peaceful
that's crazy,
protests.
man.
And,
Like,
he
this
said
is
him and
ridiculous.
like 4 other
If this is a
friends,
rumor, I would have to
they were
say
eating
the
TGI Fridays,
fanboyism
and
crap
when they're
from the
leaving,
PlayStation fanboys should
there's 3
stop.
trucks
Like,
following
I see
them.
them all over the
He said he
freaking
pulled
people
up the
that,
freeway
like, you know,
and he
supports
saw them getting,
supports
he saw
Microsoft
them
and the
getting
Xbox
into
One. I see them all
police
over the
cars,
place, man.
trucks.
Like, it's
He said,
ridiculous. They do nothing
he
but
immediately
bash
thought that it was
Xbox
Triple
One.
K because they are the ones
Me
that said
personally,
that,
I don't have a problem with the
they
Xbox
were
One.
gonna,
You
kill
know,
these
the
peaceful
Kinect is
protesters.
awesome. System is
Instead of
awesome.
police officers.
I don't have a problem with it. That's just me, in my opinion. But apparently, everybody doesn't have one. Apparently, has a problem with the Xbox One.
And he said
I don't know why. If you have never tried out the console, how can you judge it? You never tried out the game. How can you judge it? You know, vice versa.
It's opening people's eyes, you know what I mean? Because
All I'm saying is, if this is true, EA, Respawn, not to be trusted. If it's false, the fanboyism should stop. I mean, when this game came out,
but people of the world are
they were all over it, man. Like, trying to say it's gonna suck, let it car with mix. But
more violent
at the end of the day, they still wanted the game to be on their console. You know, the petitions came out, all this stuff, but they still don't have it. But apparently they're going to get it due to this Titus guy. I don't know who this guy is, but he's a quote-unquote insider. I'm not sure to believe. I'm not sure if I believe this or not.
When they don't want to look at things that way,
man, say. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna put the link in the description for everybody else to check out. So I guess that's all I have to say about this matter. Like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Comment, all that good stuff. Catch you guys in the next video.
You know what I mean? It was like his hands was up. And Mike Brown, he was like Mike Brown, a 6'5" dude, and police, he was a 6'5" dude. He's kind of big, you know what I mean. And the police officer was nowhere near that size. And he says, he had 2 bullet wounds in his chest that were angled downward, and the 2 bullets in his head was perpendicular to each other, and that makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? If this dude is 6'5", why are bullets aimed downward when he was shot in his chest, you know? It's ridiculous. And then I went to Facebook the same night, and I seen comments on it, like people trying to say Mike Brown deserved it. He was taking the officer and things like that when they don't know the story. You know, you check the forensics, and they tell you something totally different, you know. It's crazy how the world is right now, and they're trying to say he deserved it, and these apes need to stop being so violent, things like that. But the violence is what gets you what gets you what you want. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the verdict that they did on Darren Wilson was ridiculous. This dude just killed an unarmed kid. No matter if he was running towards you, police have tasers and mace for a reason. You know what I mean? He could have pulled out any one of those and stopped him from. Who's gonna keep freaking trying to attack someone while being maced? If they haven't grabbed you yet, by being maced. If they haven't grabbed you yet, then most likely they're not gonna grab you. Or you could have just tased the dude and you would have fell to the ground and you could handcuff him if he was attacking you. But no, you went straight to your gun and put bullets into this kid, and now he's dead. You know what I mean? I guess I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Because this is a gaming channel, but I just have to talk about that. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like that was. I don't feel like the situation was right, and I feel like if you're gonna be violent, aim it, like focus it towards something. Don't just go out there and be violent to random places, to random businesses. Because that was stupid. I guess that's all I have to say about the situation, and I'm gonna put up another video later on, in a few minutes about games. So if you listen to this whole thing, I try to make it short, but thank you for listening, and talk to you guys later.